want me to go hard, so I'm finna go hard. They want me to go far.
Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mike B, back with another video to talk some Bulls basketball with you guys. And the Bulls get a huge victory Sunday evening against the LA Lakers in LA in LeBron James' return. And man, it was a great game. One of the best games the Bulls played this season. They competed hard from all 48 minutes from quarter one to quarter four. Plenty of times we seen the Lakers trying to chop at the lead, and the Bulls kept their foot on their neck. And we seen time and time again in the past where teams creep back into these games, and the Bulls let them, and then they just run around with their heads chopped off, end up losing the lead and lose the game. But this game, they stayed pat, and they won the game. Patrick Beverly, man, to me, he was the highlight of this game. The early on, you seen it in Patrick Beverly when he took those 2 threes that he wanted to make an impact in this game, and I believe he did. Great on the defensive side of things, really getting guys involved as far as playmaking. Took some good charges, and then the last shot when he gave LeBron James "You Too Small," I loved it, man. I loved every single of Patrick Beverly tonight. Shout out to Pat Bev. Really been a breath of fresh air since coming to Chicago. We are 10-5 since he been a Chicago Bull. Everything been pointing to the right direction, pointing up for this Bulls team, a different Bulls team. ZachLavine led the way with 32 points, who been having a monster month of March, averaging 30 plus points per game. He was very efficient, 13 from 19 from the field. 4 for 4 from the free throw line. DeMar DeRozan with a double-double. He had a quiet night, but he still managed to have some key clutch shots throughout the game. 17 points, 10 rebounds. 17 points, 10 assists, and 6 rebounds, 7 for 13. Vooch had an early exit. He was teed up twice, and shit, about 5 seconds. It was two real quick tees that I thought was crazy, because the first tee, cool, I understand. Maybe the ref was butthurt about Vooch, how Vooch approached him. But the second one was kind of crazy because Vooch was already on the sideline, taking his mouthpiece out, finna sit on the bench, and then he got hit with another technical and ejected. And I think that should have been avoided, especially in a game like this where both teams trying to jock for playoff position. This is a big game, two historic franchise teams playing. So I think that was crazy. You can add that with a bunch of questionable calls that the refs have been doing this whole season, especially towards the Bulls. So that was crazy. But Drummond stepped up in the absence of Vooch, chipping in with 12 points, eight rebounds, 2 steals. And I think, low key, I think Drummond was giving AD that work. Like, if you watch the game and you seen time where Drummond was in the post and AD was on him, he was really bullying AD to get to the bucket and score. So I seen that, Drummond, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Even though sometimes you may have a head scratcher, you've been playing some really good basketball this season, and I like what you've been doing. Derrick Jones Jr. also helped in with 15 minutes, 3 from 4 from the field, 2 from 3 from the three-point line, 8 points, 4 rebounds. I love Derrick Jones Jr., man. This is a guy who been consistent the whole year, even though sometimes he may sit 3 games and then play the next 2, then sit the next 3. When Billy called on his name, he's ready to compete. And he gave us a lot of good moments this year, whether it was the block shot he had to save the game, a dagger 3 he had. I forgot who it was against, but he had a clutch 3. And so, or a huge rebound. So Derrick Jones Jr. had been consistently good when his number is called. So, and I love that about Derrick Jones Jr. because most guys would just feel a certain way if they in and out of the lineup, in and out of the rotation. Derrick Jones Jr. is a pro. Shouts out to him. The bench unit as a whole have been playing really good basketball. I think the Bulls got one of the best benches in the league. And if this bench could continue to play how they play, I think it's going to be a tough outing for any team that plays the Bulls. I know the Celtics and the Bucks are head and shoulders above the Bulls, but that bench, and if the starters are clicking, it's gonna be tough, man. If they can continue to play like this for the remainder of the season, and come playoff time where you're only focusing on one team, I think this Bulls team gonna be tough. Not saying they can upset anybody, but I don't think if we do face the Bucks or the Celtics, like how last year we seen the Bucks just really dismantle us. I don't see that happening this year. I think the Bulls going to go in the playoff and compete. That's all I can ask for as a Bulls fan, to see my team compete. I don't want to see them get swept. I think we can win a game or two against any of those teams if we play those teams in the playoffs. Also, and if this bench come and continue to perform how they performing, if guys can hit the open three, don't turn the ball over, I think we are going to be really good come playoff time. Let's talk about the Lakers side of the thing, because to me, both stars really didn't have a good game. They really didn't make their impact, felt. Anthony Davis chipped in with 15 points, 9 rebounds. LeBron James, 19 points, eight rebounds. We know he wasn't going to come back and drop 30 coming off an ankle injury. But Troy Brown Jr., Dennis Schroeder, and Malik Beasley was the guys that to keep this Lakers team afloat. They 3-point shots was one of the ones that always started off like the runs that they have. It was always started off with two or three straight 3-point shots, and then the Bulls just ended with their own 3-point shot. But Malik Beasley, every shot he took this game was a 3-point shot. He was 6 from 14 from the field and 6 from 14 from the three with 18 points. Shooter was 2 from 6 from the three, but he added 17 points. And then Troy Brown Jr., well, where was this last year from Troy Brown Jr.? He was 4 from 9 from the three and 18 points. So the Lakers team still a really good team. It was a head scratcher that Rui Hachimura didn't play. D'Lo is still injured, so I still Lakers team is still a really good team, and it's a real good win for the Bulls. Now the question is, can we do it again Wednesday when they come to the Shah? We've seen time and time again where just previously where we beat the Sixers and then turn around the next game and we get washed by them. So if we can avoid that, I think we got a chance to really come out and beat this Laker team, because we know they coming in with a vengeance. They seen the Pat Bev antics. They seen us blow them out at home. LeBron James' first game, so you know they want to get some get back. But before we get to that game, we got to play the Clippers on Monday, which I think this is a winnable game for us as well. No Paul George, he's out for the remainder of the season. Kawhi Leonard is doubtful. This team has been not playing the best basketball as of late. They still trying to fight for a playoff spot. So I think it's another game that the Bulls can really pounce on. Vooch should be well rested, coming off a game that the confidence should be high. Patrick Beverly going against another former team, so you know he's going to be ready. And I think we can take advantage of this and get a win, so we can get up into that 7th seed. So come playing, we only would have to play one game, win one game, and we in, rather than trying to play 2 games and then get to Milwaukee and then we kind of ran out of gas. So I think the best spot for the Bulls is trying to aim for that 7th seed, win the remainder of these games, so we can only have to play one play-in game and then rest up for either the Boston Celtics or the Miami or the Milwaukee Bucks. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section, Bulls Nation. How do you think the Bulls will end the remaining of the season? Let me know down below. And like always, stay safe and stay blessed. Peace.